Hello, everybody. It's me. I know it's me. Obviously, it's me. Who the fuck else is it gonna be? I need to come up with like a better fucking intro. I don't know what to say. What else do I say? What's the thing PewDiePie used to do? Oh, meme review. No, but this is not meme review. Anyway, it's been a while. I think last video posted was about the orange milk. That was not fun. It was even less fun when I had to drink it. Oh, that was terrible. Anyway, today's video. I'm alone at home, and so I can actually speak this time. Today, I don't really have anything entertaining or fun to talk about. I think I just kind of want to info dump at this point and put it up there. I don't know why, video dialogue thing. But yeah, so don't really expect much fun or happiness or whatever from this one. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be like super down or anything, but it's not that the happiest video that I'm gonna make. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk in this one. So, today is almost the end of Pride Month, and as you can see, I have my first trans flag, and I'm very happy to have this. I know for sure if my family saw that I have this, they would absolutely like flip the fuck out. But I'm happy to have it. I'm not displaying it openly like I am now. I have it hidden in my cupboard, but regardless, I am happy. Back in the day, I never liked the idea of rallying or allying to a flag. I felt like having a flag is a bit cringe, or just in general, it's like I don't need a flag to tell me who I am. And at that point in time, oh, look at my choker. With my chains out. So cool. Yeah, anyway, at that point in my life, I was still fairly closeted. I had an idea of who I wanted to be, but I never really went out there into the world. I was like just in my room here doing dress up, taking pictures for the Instagrams on my anonymous social media accounts at the time, and stuff like I was on Discord and things like that, and I didn't really know what it was like to be in the world. I often say that now, me now, Lexi now, 2024, 2023, is real. I never knew what it was like to be real, as in like out there in the world. So I was still pretty secure and safe here in my room. Um, I think my overall perception of the outside world at that time was like, I used to kind of go by femboy a couple of years ago. So I always had this idea that like people would see me and they go, "Oh my god, femboy, so hot, so sexy," and girls would be like, "Ooh," that kind of thing. And what a reality shock it was to realize that that's obviously not the case. Because like the world online social media, especially in the whole trans femboy kind of category, are very sexualized. So I honestly assumed that that was gonna be my whole experience. It wasn't gonna be like, oh, I thought that maybe people would like make fun of me or not like me and stuff, but I never really understood the weight of this existence until I left my room. And coming out, this is also gonna be kind of about Pride Month and my story and stuff. But yeah, is my flag falling? No, oh, it's kind of falling. That's fine. Yeah, so um coming out into the world in like 2023, it was very scary. I think the first time that I ever went out, excuse me, sorry. Yeah. The first time that I ever went out was with a friend of mine, but things didn't work out so well with that friend, so I don't really speak to them anymore. But anyway, I didn't have a car at that time, so I carried a bag. I wore what is now one of my staple kind of clothing items. My ripped jeans with my fishnets, and I had the goth boots, and I was wearing a black jacket. But not like this one. This one is cool. That's what I'm trying to show it, but I can't really. This one is like a half jacket. Ooh, no censorship. Yeah, so this is like censored. This is not. This is half jacket. Anyway, so it was kind of like this, a hoodie, and it was totally an ass outfit. It was so fucking bad. I didn't do my hair. But my hair, I just washed it, kind of, so it's frizzy. But mind that, I didn't do my hair. I didn't shave properly. I didn't have these cool cunty glasses. I didn't have makeup. I had nothing. And that outfit was really trash. Like, I look back at it now, I'm like, ew, no. But anyway, I went out like that. And I remember I was wearing a mask because I wanted to hide my face. And I went to a bar and, excuse me, I have a bit of indigestion because I ate too much nuts somehow. Anyway, yeah, so I went to a bar down by the Pearls, and it wasn't Hooters. Hooters is my home now. I don't care, but anyway, it was before that. Um, I went to a bar called the George, and that is, I don't want to say certain things. I don't know in case this get famous and then I get backlash. Anyway, it's not the best place. So I'm just chilling there, and my jeans are showing my fucking legs. The skin's everywhere. I got this mask on. I got this choker, not this one, the silly one I had before. I got my cat ears, and I'm untidy, but firstly, I got looks. Like people were like, "What the fuck?" And I don't blame them though, cause that I look terrible. That was very bad. But like, I got the look like, "What the hell? What is this person doing? Why are they dressed like this?" And I got a lot of stares from really old men, which at first was like flattering, but then I was like, "Oh wait, no, this is a bit creepy." So eventually that rain came, and previous to this I had to change in the bathroom stall. That's where I changed my stuff in the men's bathroom. Oh, it was disgusting, but yeah, I did that, and I went out, and to some extent I felt very alive. That was my first time ever being out in public, as myself, and we didn't do much, but man, I was exhilarating. It was amazing. It was the most natural I'd ever felt, like ever. And that's when I truly started coming out. And into 2023, when my parents found out, and I used that as a springboard, propeller, whatever the fuck you want to call these slingshots, and I came out. I threw myself into the deep fucking end. I can't swim, but I went to the waves where the sharks were, and the whales, and the octopi, and the Cthulhu's are. That's where I threw myself into. I started coming out when my friends and I started going to the club. um, I remember. I'm trying to remember the first time I started dressing up like a bit fancy. I think it was the night we went to Hooters. It was the first night we went to the club actually. I had it's a weird outfit again. I'm so glad my fashion sense has changed. But I wore my Nirvana shirt with white long sleeve inside. I took my chain chains, and I put it around my neck like me like a leash. And I wore fishnet gloves for some reason and plain black jeans. I think it was plain black jeans. I think I had my cat ears on also. But yeah, that was the first time that I'd been out since the time with my friend. Since the first time. And we went to the club, and God knows how, but stuff just came out of me. And it's like in that moment when I started dancing, it's like I started to feel myself, feel me. And it's like I unlocked my inner femininity somehow, because I was still kind of figuring out who I was at that point in time. I was still coming out very slowly, but the club just unlocked the Lexi energy. And week after week after week after week, I started doing more. I started dressing up more. I started buying makeup. I started experimenting. And that's where it's led us to now. And there's been so much of happiness from then till now. I feel like I've grown so much. I've done so much, and I'm honestly so very happy with the person I am now. There's a lot of things that I wish were better, but those are things that I'm starting to fix, or at least that I'm starting to be okay with. And that is, wait, let me adjust my cat ears. Yes. So that is something I'm super proud of. Just the fact that I've come so far over the period of at least a year, and this will be a half. Um, I always imagined myself doing it in steps, with someone that I trusted, someone that I loved. Like, I thought maybe first I'd come out to my friends, and then slowly on social media, and then into the world, slowly, 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 slowly. I thought I'd maybe join queer specific groups and then come out there before going into the whole society. But I didn't do that. I just said, fuck it. I got nothing to lose at this point, and I jumped into the world. My social media is actually, I never eased nobody into that shit. I remember my account was predominantly masculine at that point, and I remember my first hint post was this one of me on the floor in front of a mirror. It was kind of femme suggestive, and I captioned it with a 100 gex song, Dumbest Girl Alive. And then I forgot what came after that, but I just started posting like my actual fem stuff. And I did not care. I did not have a care in the world. I don't care who unfollowed me, even though I kind of did. But I just left it. I said there's nothing I can do. And slowly, 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 I started revealing myself, and here we are today. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of people who knew me pre-transition, but I've gained a lot more. I'm like a micro fucking celebrity, okay? But like, in all honesty, I have made so many cool friends at this point in time. um, and they're from all around the world. They're from all around South Africa, and that's something I never thought that I'd be able to do. Previously, when I had my masculine accounts and my anonymous feminine accounts, I always thought that if I wanted to reveal myself to somebody that I liked from my masculine account, I'd have to speak to them and tell them, hey, like have like a serious conversation, like, hi, this is me, this is a secret, or I'm trying to come out, stuff like that. And when I was in that masculine phase on my accounts, my socials, I was like, I'm never gonna be able to just be me and make friends, not from pre transition to Lexi to friend, you know? But look at me now. Like, I'm just out here. There is no pre transition. People that I interact with now don't even know my actual birth name. People don't know what my natural voice sounds like. The friends that I've made now. People don't even refer to me by my birth name anymore. People refer to me as my preferred pronouns. And that's amazing. It's something that I never thought that I'd ever be able to feel or to see. That fact that I can approach somebody that I think is cool, or that I like, or that I want to talk to, and say, hi, my name is Lexi. Not, hi, my name is so and so, I am ABCD. Something I never thought I'd be able to do. I kind of went off on a tangent, but anyway, Where was I going with this? Oh, the flag. Yes. Okay, I'm back on track. So yeah, along with all the good stuff that's happened, there's been a lot of bad stuff. I won't say bad stuff, but a lot of negativity that. Why did I say it like that? Negativity. Neg. Anyway, there's been a lot of negativity, badness. I'm not gonna say the word anymore. There's been a lot of badness around me, bad energy that I got whenever I went out. And this is bad energy that I received even when I am in this phase of my life where I'm actually aware of how I look, how I want to look, how I do my makeup, how I present myself. I still get bad looks. And that's just because people don't understand, or it's just it's just not them. They don't get it. They don't believe in it. They don't see me in the way that I see myself or the way others see themselves. And sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. But through that negativity, is that a spider? Oh no, it's dust mite. Sorry, I'm scared of spiders. Anyway, yeah, so I always felt scared, when I was in public and I experienced that negativity, the badness. And a lot of times I felt alone or like directionless when it comes to my identity. And somehow, slowly, I just started gravitating towards the fact that there's a flag. I still stand by the fact that I don't need a flag to tell me who I am. I don't need a flag or a word or a terminology or science to tell me who I am. I am who I am. I will be what I want to be. But having a flag, something to align with, something that I know is globally represented, and it's like every person who is allied to this flag is like kind of part of me. We know each other's struggles, we know what it's like. It's like a big family. And I liked that sense of community and collectivity. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm part of no big groups and all that kind of things, but just knowing that I have this flag and that there are others in the world out there just like me, it makes me feel happier. It makes me feel more fulfilled. And I don't feel so alone every time I look at this flag or I look at the emoji even, and I'm like, you know what? It's not just me. I have a whole world of people who are just like me, and I love that. So that's why I started appreciating the flag a lot more. And it's grown on me a lot, and it means the world to me that you know just dressing up is one thing, you know, um, to represent your femininity, to represent me. But then it's like an amazing feeling to like be able to say, like, if I had a crowd of people in front of me and they're like, Lexi, who are you? I can stand with this flag, like, all triumphant and be like, this is me, transgender, you know? Like that. It's a bit silly, but it's kind of unexplainable, at least to me, because I'm not good at explaining things. But I love my flag, and I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to be able to have the confidence to say, "This is me. This is Lexi. I am a she/her. I am transgender. I am a beautiful woman. I am coming out. I am everything that I never thought that I would be, and I'm proud that I'm able to do that." And even though it's a little bit difficult right now, it's not as easy as I'd like it to be. It would be wonderful if life was just easy, where I could just come out and my parents are like, "Oh, come here, it's all okay." But it's not like that. I have a lot of struggling to do, have a lot of fighting to do, and I can't say that I'm gonna survive it. I know that's very morbid, but it's the truth. Maybe one day I'll up and say, you know what, fuck it, I'm tired of this shit, and I'll leave. Or maybe I won't. So loud. Yeah, I'm not saying that I am going to leave. I'm not saying that I'm not going to. I'm living in the present, and every day is a new beginning. And if that day is the day that I leave, then so be it. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of what comes after. I'm not scared of heaven or hell or whatever the fuck it may be. Come whatever may, you know. Is that There's a song I'm reminded of. It's called "Drive" by Incubus. I'm not gonna remember the lyrics like offhand, but it kind of describes. Um, oh yeah, I'm trying to remember it, but I can't. But I do know that I relate that song to this feeling of just come whatever may. Tomorrow, the next day, the next month, the next year, I'll deal with it when it happens. I don't want to make no future plans and say I'm gonna stick to them. I'm just gonna live every day as much as I can, and whatever happens the next day happens. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about me and the flag and a small part of me coming out. I should do a dedicated video of my story, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it. When the time comes, and then I will do it. I don't plan future, like I said. But, yeah. So, this has been Pride Month. It's the first Pride Month that I think I've openly celebrated. I wasn't around last year for it, but I was still kind of edgy. Like I said, I don't need no Pride Month. It's Pride Month every day, and that's true. Pride Month should be every day, Pride every day. But the yes, there are connotations to businesses and companies exploiting Pride Month for money. In terms of marketing and selling stuff, and just under the guise of LGBT. Excuse me. Yes, under that just to make money because it's Pride Month. And I don't agree with that. But you know what? Business is business at the end of the day. I know how it goes. I mean, I'm not a multi-millionaire fucking bitch or something, but I know when it comes to making money, there's strats, there's strategies. You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you have an opportunity to make that money, I mean, fucking go for it. So I kind of understand it. I don't want to prove of it, but I understand why it happens. Anyway, Pride Month is very important. Yes, we can be proud of ourselves and our achievements every day, but it's nice to have a month where you can look back, like I'm doing right now. I'm reflecting on the last year or so, and the year before that. Often when you're living your day-to-day life, you're forgetting to reflect every day. I mean, I don't expect people or myself to every night before I go to bed to reflect on my day and to reflect on the good things that I've done or the bad things. No one does that. If you do, then well done. I don't have the capacity for that. But at least once a month, I mean once a year, sorry, it's not a bad thing to have some sort of commemoration where you are reminded everywhere that this is your month. This is time for you to look at who you are and how far you've come. And that's why Pride Month is important. It's not like, oh, we only appreciate the queer community in this month. It's just a little reminder that you should do some introspection and just appreciate yourself. Be proud of who you are. Because, like I said, we tend to forget that every other day of the month. Censored. Yes, we forget to do that every other day of the year or of the month and stuff. So it's good. It's good to take some time, even if it's just a month or a day, even in the month or whenever, just to be proud of who you are. Yeah, and Pride Month. It's a nice feeling for me specifically. And like I said, with the whole concept of having the flag and a community to look forward to, I was so pleasantly surprised when I had people like message me. I don't have people in reality who have messaged me or come up to me and be like Happy Pride Month, Lexi, but I have my community online on social media. I know that kind of sounds silly, but I have a good amount of friends online who I'm very appreciative of. From like I said, from everywhere, and they're all so sweet. Like I forgot actually. And they all message me, they're like, "Hi Lexi, happy Pride Month. I'm so proud of you." And people tell me shit like that. Sorry, it's not shit. This is sorry lingo. Sorry. People tell me stuff like that. People message me and they're like, "I'm so proud to see this. We're so proud to see how far you've come. It's nice to see people being authentically themselves, having no fear and stuff like." And it makes my life when people tell me stuff like that. You know and that's the first time that people interacted with me, and they were like, "Happy Pride Month, Lexi." And I loved that. That was the first time that I experienced such a thing. It's the first time that I experienced that community, and it meant a lot to me, and I look forward to being more involved in Pride in the years to come, or whenever it does happen. I'm very excited. And yeah, what else? um With me, I haven't been the happiest, to be honest. I've just been like, I've told a few people, my days just feel like one long day. It's like it's been one long day. Like every time I go to sleep, it's just like I have a nap and then I wake up and then it's just continuing the same day. And that feels really tiring, very monotonous, and very mundane. I used to feel sad, now I'm just like dead. So I don't know what that really means, but it's not happy, but it's not sad. It's just bored. It's kind of like just like, yeah, mundane, routine. I just wake up and I do the same thing over and over and over again. Next thing I know, it's the end of the month, and that's okay. I guess it's better than being sad. Um, I have been on a diet and personal training since maybe last month-ish before. Um, I was at the gym one day by myself and I weighed and I saw that my weight was 100 kgs. And that's not good. I don't think it kind of shows on me so much because I'm pretty broad and like bulky. So it looks like I'm average. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I look obese. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I was 100 kgs. And I decided that I cannot be going like this. It was so like sad and demotivating and depressing whenever I wanted to buy something. And I'm like, oh, this is not going to fit me. Or it's too tight on my tummy. I don't like that. And I look at it in my pictures. Like I always show my face because I don't like showing my body so much, and it was difficult to look at certain pictures and be like, "Damn, you look fucking pregnant." And I decided that I'm not gonna be going down this path anymore. I don't gluttonous eat, but I was a lot on like snacking and sweets and boba tea and sandwiches and carbohydrates are very bad, especially bread. And that was my main diet, and that led me to where I am now. And I decided that I'm not, well, not now, a couple months ago. So I decided I'm not doing this anymore. Whatever training I was doing at the gym was not helping. So I started working out with a personal trainer. He's pretty cool, and he's been killing me a lot. I come home fucking tired whenever we train, and but it's good because I actually feel the difference. Um, I started off at like 100. Last time I checked, I was 95, so it's 5 kgs in like about 2 months or so. I wish it was a bit faster, but I think I don't want to have too much expectations, so I'm just taking it as it's going. I haven't done an official weight check as yet with him. I've just been checking with the bathroom scale and stuff. So I'm excited to see. I'm also scared to know if my weight loss is actually real, or if it's bad, or if it's good. But I know that if I keep doing this, I'm gonna feel a lot better. I'm gonna look a lot better. I do see a lot of difference in myself. I feel like my face has gotten a bit smaller since I started. and my double chin has always been one of my biggest insecurities. My tummy also, and I do feel like that's gone down a little bit, and I'm glad to see that. Um, yeah. What else? I have. Everybody is like, Lexi, that's not how sobriety works. But I have been sober since February. Okay, I have not been drunk like badly, like as in like falling around the depressed drunk since February. That was my birthday. I drank myself to sleep and I collapsed on the floor. And that was the night I decided I'm not drinking till I'm drunk. No, but ever since then, and ever since I started working out, I have decreased my alcohol consumption a lot. Normally I would like just push alcohol if I wanted to, or go and get a beer, or just drink whatever I wanted to, whenever I wanted to. But I've stopped. I've been opting for stuff like non-alcoholics, milkshakes, stuff like that. And ever since February, I can count um, the days on when I've had alcohol, and compared to like previously last year before my birthday and stuff, when I would drink at least maybe 3 or 4 out of 5, 7 days. That's a lot to like. Oh, I drank like maybe a beer on 2 occasions in 1 month. You know, that's how I've gone down. And what I was trying to say was, yes, I know sobriety to some extent means no alcohol. It's not okay. I do have a problem, but I enjoy drinking alcohol that's tasty. I like my beers after I have some food, or I'll enjoy a cocktail if I'm at the beach and stuff. So I will try and work it out, but like I'm saying, like the addiction or like the need of me saying, "Oh, I'm in the mood now. I need to drink and pass out." That hasn't happened since February. I've had alcohol on occasions, like I said, and I never once felt the need like I need more, I need more, I need more, I need to get drunk, I need to collapse. That was which is usually my goal, but I haven't felt that in a very long time. And ever since I stopped drinking so much, I maybe it's in my head, but I've noticed that my moods to some extent are a lot better. I feel a lot more like in terms of emotions, which I don't know if is a good or bad thing, because now I feel extra. Like when I'm sad, I'm sad. When I'm angry, and but like I feel like that's kind of good because it's not like mind numbing alcohol now where I'm like, oh, I'm sad. I actually feel the emotions now, which I like, kind of makes me feel alive. And I've also kind of, I think that my skin has gotten a lot better. It's gotten a lot clearer. Like it's not as oily as it used to be. I feel like there's not so much dark marks and dark spots, patches, spots on my face anymore. And in general, I do feel like I'm in a lighter mood than usual, and I'm happy for that. Um, I would like to work out alcohol like forever, but it's not like I'm scared of it. I like I said, I enjoy drinking certain things, and I don't want to be like, oh no, I don't want alcohol. It's just like I want to get to the point where if I'm tempted to black myself out, I can comfortably say no, thank you. I've had my limits. I'm happy. I'm not doing anything more, and I'm working towards that. Um, and yeah, that's been that. Gymming, getting better, working out more, stopping the alcohol. I never really did like weed and drugs and stuff. I've done it a few times this year, but drugs have never really been my thing. I don't know. Is it derogatory to call it drugs? I don't know what to call it, but whatever. I never really done that stuff, so it's not that much of a difference to me. Uh, with my family life, um, I can't say it's gotten better, but it could have been a lot worse. They know now. Whenever I talk too much, I get indigestion. But yeah, they know about me now. They asked me, and I was honest. I told them everything, and we came to a conclusion. I think I said this before. Well, I'm saying it again now. We had a different conversation, and I was very open and honest with them, and they know me now. They understand who I am and what I am, and it's not that they accept it. They seem to be open to correction, which is good. See, the problem with that is religion is a problem, right? So if I go to a queer religious leader and I say, please help my parents understand me and what trans or homosexuality means in Christianity, I have my understanding. I'm very happy with what I understand and what I believe in. But it's like if I told a queer person to speak to my parents about queerness, it will not really convince them because they're like, you are part of this community, that's why you are advocating for it. And then if I go to a cisgender heterosexual religious leader and I ask them like what's your stance on homosexuality and transgender, I don't really think that they're gonna be allied because they are allied to what is written and their understanding and they aren't open to that correction. So it's like whatever side I decide to go. If I go to a heterosexual person in the religion and say, you know, can you help understand or would you like to be educated on this? They're going to say no because they're biased towards their opinion on this. If I go to a queer religious person, it's going to be the same because they're biased towards being pro queer. So it's like it feels like there's no way for me to have someone advocate for me or for queerness because whichever way it goes, they're both biased. And biasness isn't convincing unless you're also biased. So it's not going to happen. Obviously, my parents being against homosexuality and transgender means that they're going to be biased towards a heterosexual person or I would be biased towards a queer person like that. So I guess the only solution I can think of is to find a heterosexual person who has no queerness in them that understands and advocates for queerness. I don't know where they are, that's for sure, but I will find them and I will try and help my parents understand. But that aside, they have been a bit hard. There are days where I'm so angry, I'm so ready to just give up on them and just leave. And to some extent, I feel like I've already given up on them. But there's a small hope in me that it's gonna change. I I hope it does. It's the most I can do is hope that something gets better. But yes, they are difficult. But it's easier now that they know. It's not like it's a secret. So if I'm ever in my room, closed doors, music on, leaving the house mysteriously, it's not like they don't know. We agreed that I must be out of sight, out of mind, which is not the best thing, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, out of sight, out of mind, whatever I do it in private and out of the house, and I don't involve my way of life, with them. And it's a middle way, whatever, and it's better than nothing. It's better than you are not allowed to do ABCD in the house. You are, if you want, you must leave. They they did say I should leave at some point, which I don't have a problem with, obviously, but that's a lot easier said than done. And it's scary to think that one day, randomly, I'm just vibing by myself and they can just blow up and be like, fuck you, leave the house, we can't deal with this anymore, you know? Or like one day if I'm out in public, I don't give a fuck when I'm out. I'm not in the house. And I don't know, maybe one of their friends from work see me, someone from church, and go up to them and be like, oh, we saw your child just like ah da 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 da. And what's that? I don't fucking know. But yeah, we saw your child, Christ child, Jesus, dressed in certain ways. And then they're gonna be like, oh, I'm so tired of this, kick this kid out the house. I don't know where I'll go. I don't know what I'll do. But I'll make a plan. I have been trying to get out of Durban. I'm really tired of this place. It's very backwards, the city in general. I don't feel happy when I go out. I always feel like I'm targeted. People always looking at me and stuff. And I know that that's the case everywhere, but I know that certain cities like Cape Town and I think Johannesburg are a lot more progressive and forward than here in Durban. And I'm hoping that I can. I've been applying for jobs in Johannesburg and Cape Town. I just want to get out of this place. I want to leave my family behind. I want to leave this life behind here, and I just want to go somewhere where no one knows me and start as Lexii and build my life up. I know it's going to be difficult when it happens, but that's what I want to do. Because the only way I'll ever truly be free is when I'm out of here. But yeah, sad things aside, some of the good stuff that's happened. They did let me pierce my ears. I don't know if you can see it. Still healing. So I have these studs on, and I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. Yeah. So yeah, this has done a lot for my self-image. I'm so happy and so happy that I want more. My goal, I want to put septum, I want to put one here. I think eyebrows are cool, but I don't think I'll do it. I want another one here. I want industrial. I want this one. I want the one top there. I think I'd like the CM Punk ones also. That would be really fun. One day I want to split my tongue in half and be snake like that. But that's very long term. I don't think I'll be able to do that anytime soon. Even if I leave the house, I can't. But yeah, that has been one of the happiest things that I've done. um it's small, but it's like one step closer towards that image that I had of myself many years ago as a woman, earrings, long hair, makeup, big ass, titties, small waist. Small waist is not gonna happen. But I had an image of myself, and everything that I do brings me closer to that image, and I'm happy. And earrings was one of them. So I'm really happy that I got to do this. Um, Self image, yes. Um, I know I made the joke just now about having hourglass figure, and like I said, that's not going to happen. So after speaking with my trainer and stuff, we established that being that thin is never going to happen because naturally I am fucking bulky, man. I'm huge. So I'm actually very happy with this image I have in my head of me having this midway, not masculine, but strong feminine vibe. Like, still like curvy, once I'm on estrogens, hopefully. But I want to be strong. I want the muscles to show. I want to be nice and big, like a big, strong woman, like Mortal Kombat kind of girl, like that. And I'm actually very happy with that type of image. Um, I used to be fully pro ultra feminine, I was like, no, when I transition, I need to look like a Barbie doll. And you know what? If I could just like that, I would, but I can't. That's unrealistic. So with who I am and how I'm physically made, I'm really happy with being this nice blend of strong, muscular, but femme at the same time. So like, big, tall girl, pretty hair, cat ears, brown eyes, that sort of thing, but with big arms, big legs, bulky shoulders. So I'm cool with that. And it's nice to be able to say I have an image to work towards and that I'm actually happy with. And yeah, so that has done tons for my self image and my happiness recently. What else? What else? I don't think there's much else for me to talk about. Uh, Honestly, this whole month of Pride, I have been speaking about stuff, putting my mind out there, but I haven't really done anything. Um, yeah, there's been progress in me as Lexi, but life really hasn't been that much different. Still wake up, go to work, go to gym, come home. So there's nothing much really to report on that. The only thing I can really talk about is how I'm feeling. And yeah, so I'm feeling okay. Like I said, not too happy, not too sad. I'm happy with the changes that I'm seeing in myself. I'm happy with who I am and where I'm going and where I am now. Things like that. But other than that, yeah, those are the most triumphant things that has happened in a very long time. The fact that I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy being Lexi. There are days where I doubt myself because it's difficult. I mean, I feel guilty about it. Like, I question my own existence. I question my identity. And I'm like, is this really who I am? Is it worth all the struggle? You know, some days when I'm just like, maybe I should just give up. Life would be easier if I would just be normal. But it's worth it. It's going to be worth it at some point. All the struggle. So, yeah, wait, my dad is messaging me. Let me just reply to that. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I just needed to respond to something. Where my flag? Yeah, I forgot where I was. Yes. So, even though I feel super down about it some days, I know that if I keep fighting, it's gonna be worth it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but everything worthwhile is not easy. And if it's this hard now, it's gotta be amazing at the end, right? So here's to wherever the future takes me. So like I said, I don't believe in planning tomorrow. So if tomorrow I die, tomorrow I get to live in a big mansion by myself. If a rich woman or man decides to take care of me and buy me a house in Ibiza or the Bahamas, that's fine too. Who knows? I don't. So I'll just take it day by day. Tomorrow will turn into tomorrow, then the day after, and then it's a week, and then it's a month, and it's another month, and then it's another year, and then who knows where it goes. So yeah, I hope that the struggle is worth it. And even though, like I said, some days I just want to give the fuck up, I'll try not to. There's things I want to do. I want to be famous, you know? I want. Yeah, that's another thing. Fame. People knowing me. Maybe it's a mental issue that's unhealthy, but I don't care, man. I am going to be fucking famous. I don't know how, but I'm going to be. There are people out there in the world who don't know my name. There are people who don't acknowledge the tribal queen, you know? And I will not stop. Like I said, I'm fighting and I will fight. If I die, then I'll stop. I gave up. I'm sorry. It's one of those things. But as long as I'm alive, I am working towards this point in my life where there will not be a single person in this world that does not know my name. Every every person, I don't care from where or how, whether you're an alien or a zombie or a demon, they will know me. They will know Lexi. They will know my story. They everybody in the world. That's my dream. And I don't know how I'm gonna get it. But I know that I'm going to do it. Famous. And I have a lot to prove. I have a ton of stuff to prove. Like with my body image and stuff, the way I look. There are people that I need to show up. There are people who look at me and go like, "Oh, that bitch ugly as fuck," and I'm like, "I will show you. I'm at my low right now, but I'm still pretty fucking good." So imagine at that point in time where I'm at the fucking apex of my existence. then what? Who the fuck is gonna tell me anything? So that's where I want to be. I got people to prove wrong. I got haters to silence. I got people to inspire, and that's what I want to do. And that's what I want to do. I don't care if it's unhealthy. I don't care if it's narcissistic. I don't care whatever the fuck it may be. But that is what I'm going to do. There are people who have done stuff to me, and I'm gonna make sure they regret it also. Like they're gonna look at me on a TV, and I'm gonna look all nice and fancy and fashion, and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, I fumbled the bad bitch." No, yes you did. Hmm. But in all seriousness, yes, I have a very big idea, like of myself from now, this point in time to the future, or wherever it may be. I want to be that person. I want to be world famous. I want to be known for better or for worse, whether it's like I said, good or bad, narcissistic, whatever. I don't care. That's what I want. Maybe it'll change in a couple of years. Maybe I'll find fucking fulfillment in something. But until then, I wanna be famous. Da 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 da. Yes. But yeah, that's Lexi's story for now. And I actually feel a lot better now that I let this stuff out. I think there's a lot more, but whatever, I don't plan things. Whatever comes out of me is what needs to come out. So I'm happy. So yeah. Um I say this every video that I need to be more consistent, but I never am. So I you can expect another video like next month, or maybe the month after that, or whenever I randomly get an idea of something. I don't know. But I'm planning on doing stuff. I am working on learning free loops. I'm not good at it. It confuses the fuck out of me, but I'm trying. I want to start getting into making the trap beats and stuff so I can do more stuff like sub-low. Yes, yeah. So I want to start doing more trap stuff like I did before. Um, I want to do more stuff. I want to elevate my music a lot more. I'm happy with making my moon song music traditionally, but it would be nice to start enhancing it with stuff more, more professionally. So I'm learning FL Studio. I want to put out an album this year, or at least an EP. I'll include the three songs, the three nice nature songs, and maybe I'll make like three more, and then I'll call that an album. I don't know, but I'd like to. It's something I do need to do. Just put a fucking album out, and yeah, Jim. Like I said, working hard, getting somewhere. Uh, Work is work. I don't really want to talk about that right now. But yeah, lots of self love, lots of growing up, lots of maturity, lots of realizations, and I'm happy with where I'm going. I know I'm very contradictory. One minute I'm like, no, I'm sad. No, no, I'm not feeling anything. Next, I'm happy. I'm a mess, but everything I say is true. So when I say I'm happy, I am happy at certain points. When I'm sad, I'm sad at certain points. But when I look at the good stuff, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be who I am. I'm very happy to be Lexii. I'm very happy to know that I had the confidence to come out over the last few years. I'm happy, sorry, that I haven't given up. I'm happy that I've made so many good friends along the way. And I'm morbid. I don't believe in the future. But man, I'm fucking excited to see where it does take me. Like I said, if it's this fucking difficult, it's gotta be worth it. So until then, um, what's next? Nothing. Until then, I will move my chair up close now. So until then, see how frizzy my hair is. Just because I didn't do anything. It's fine. It's very frizzy here. But yes, until then, you also keep fighting. Not me as in like me talking to myself, you as in you watching the video. If I can do it, you can do it. Keep fighting. Keep killing your problems, and just don't give up, and everything's gonna be okay at some point. I don't know when, but it's gonna be okay. So good luck to you, good luck to me, and let's see where the year takes us. So until the next video, I will see you then.